Let's keep going. Let's go to the next part.
You didn't get no pussy in high school. You getting pussy now. Get over it,
Absolutely.
nigga.
Because how many times do you hear men bring up, oh, but what about the girls who had the older guys picking them up in high school?
Get the fuck
like
over
it was right. It wasn't right then. It is not right now. And she wasn't the one who was responsible for making it right. He was. He was the older guy.
They can make more
Take
excuses.
some accountability.
They can have as many excuses as they want. I say, God.
Who takes some accountability? This the guys that got curved that you saying is complaining. Who he ain't responsible for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He's just saying back then you didn't want me. Now I'm hot. You all on me.
Exactly. And no, bitch. No, you cannot ride this ride. You cannot pass go. You cannot collect $200. Get your lazy, broke, fat, ugly, two baby daddy having ass fuck out my face. That's what he's saying, and rightfully so.
I would submit that her history is a great metric to use to determine that she is not suitable for relationship, given that she was not raised with the guidance necessary to be morally sound.
Okay, so this is kind of it runs into who hurt you, right? Because when I hear who hurt you, it's not vetted really, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense oftentimes when it's used, right? Okay, you curved me, but I want you now. Why you still mad at the fact that I curved you before? You was lame before. I wanted the old head. Get over it. Who hurt you? That makes zero sense to say that.
But hell, not just get over it. Get over it and accept me, nigga. Get over it. You're not too good for me, nigga. I was too good for you then, but you're not too good for me now. So get the fuck over it. Accept me and everything that come with it. Accept me knowing that I was out here, you know what I'm saying, doing dicks in the car, in the back seat. All right. While you was motherfucking trying to ask a motherfucker to go to prom and shit. Right. Mm-hmm. And now accept me as I am now in my older ages and be happy, nigga. That's what you need to do.
And in your recap string of sentences, Hamp, there's a question that you asked that needs to be answered.
What's that?
You didn't want me then. Why do you want me now?
Indeed.
That one right there. Once you get to the bottom of that, then everything else will sort itself out. You didn't want me then. Why do you want me now?
What are the reasons?
Who hurt me? All this other shit.
What are the reasons why she didn't? Yeah, what would be the reason? He wasn't attractive enough? Or I guess you would liken it to what she was doing when she didn't want him. So the man, right? So the drug dealers got more money than the kids, right? It's always within context, right? So the cats who was outside, they got cash in their pocket. They got a car. They may have an apartment. Really, the car will set you apart, right? Essentially. And so boom.
Hey, niggas don't understand that shit nowadays, hell. That shit ain't have to be the newest, 2000 or 1999 and all that shit.
Yeah.
As long as you had four wheels, you put gas in it. Hey, boy, hey, you man, nigga.
Yeah, that's it. You had a Civic. And so boom. So then she went for that guy. So the guy who was lame, when he get older, he know that she know he's still lame. But now she on him because he got the car now.
Or maybe he was never lame in the first place.
Well, what I'm saying is, if a nigga, here's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the niggas who's actually lame, right? So if you lame, you probably still lame. I don't think a lot change a person's disposition. Maybe they does, but the reason why she wants him is because he's the guy with the car now. He knows that.
Yeah,
he's not an idiot. Probably a nice car relative to what she's been around. Mm-hmm. Like his disposition, his lack of charisma may set him apart as a lame, but what is his career path taking him towards? And even outside of that, what kind of stability potential does she see in him? Maybe she's been dragged behind every SUV in town and she sees that he is moving away. He's treating women, in a stable and predictable manner one at a time. And maybe she's seeing that and says, you know what? I want some of that.
And we got to start doing this shit, man. Women are way lamer than men are, bro. Stop it. Women got to stop being the motherfucking judges of lame. Please stop it. No accomplishments. motherfucking no sense of humor, no intellect. Like, what the fuck? Stop it, bro.
Well, they can judge, man. They just can't claim to not be it.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? How you?
I can judge a runway model, and I'm nobody's runway model.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, in terms of that situation, I think them little girls can be manipulated pretty easily, right? So I think you guys would agree that, right, there's levels to the victimhood, but they would certainly have a portion of it simply because I just think they don't understand. I can imagine myself at 14, 15, 16. The shit I thought was real wasn't real. I ain't gonna hold you.
And Hemp, hold on, Hemp. Did you ever try to? Did you look? You didn't say it, but you said it. You deal with grown niggas. And in the back of your mind, so I'm the nerd niggas. I'll say, I was like, if he grown, what the fuck you think what he doing while you in school? You think he's just at home waiting to get off and pick you up and all these other things and so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. You know the nigga in college, you know the nigga do this and so on and so forth. But now you say that you dirty macking. You know what I'm saying? So you can't walk it all down to her, but like you said, you ask her the question like, yeah, he grown. You know that, right? You know that mean, right? You can't really go into detail. If you go into detail, now you dirty macking.
Well, but the thing is, let me tell you how normal it was. Niggas didn't even think nothing like that because you know them niggas. You know the names, right? They all got a name, right? That ain't really their real name. And you see them outside of school. You go back to where you go back to. It be the people that you grew up with, messing with the chicks that's your age. But it was normal, so it wasn't even like me as a kid. I wasn't even thinking like that, Mr. Fantastic.
I was thinking like that. I'm like, you little
like, oh, she messed with such and such.
Like, you little silly bitch. That's a grown ass man. What the fuck you think?
I'm just thinking, yo, that's what's his name, chick. That nigga remove your top. Like that's niggas was like even intimidated because they was older too. You know what I'm saying? And they was probably has-beens, but we just ain't really know. You know? I don't know. It just, man, that shit was way more normal. Is there anything else on this?
Nah, that's all I got.
Well, we dropped the link for this one. Let's see how it go, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. All right, so we got Viral-tastic in a building. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we appreciate you gracing us with your presence. You heard?
Get him out of here, man. Stop it.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Niggas had to call. How many times we had to text him for him to respond, Aaron?
None, nigga.
All weekend, man.
You know what I mean? Boy went viral on the Dasotopian platform known as X.
Phone went straight to voicemail and everything.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So what's up, man? What you did?
Oh man, I just commented on a little video or something that was going on, or a picture somebody posted of the girl. And she was she's an attractive young lady, but she's confused. You know what I'm saying? She has that dual spirit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the young lady right there. And she's what you like to call, I guess, a stud, or maybe, I don't even know. They got all these fucking terminologies. But basically I said, hey, you can't be gay for fucking being attracted to a woman, especially a woman that's attractive, right? And niggas tried to press me, niggas tried to play me, but hey, more people agreed than disagreed. So I caused a little ruckus over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? See how stupid, if you're attracted to the studs, you're gay sounds now. We see the bad bitch in the nigga pretender every time. I had to grace him with one of my my personal terms. Yeah, see, shout out to Eric, man. The nigga pretender, everybody like the nigga pretender. You will. So the man that brought you brother fuckers, notorious nutters, and various other terms. You feel me? You got it. You welcome. Listen, man. Y'all tripping. Okay, y'all niggas is tripping. Listen, I am not talking about the studs that look like Manny Fresh and Lil Boosie. Okay, I'm talking about the fine ass girl that the only reason we even know about her is because of the barbershop skit or actual thing or whatever the fuck it is. Okay, the girl is clearly attractive. All right, no matter how much she try to look like a damn man, she can't hide being motherfucking beautiful. Y'all get mad, right? So what? So a nigga can't say when a motherfucking a woman is actually beautiful, but y'all get mad when a nigga say a bitch ugly. Make y'all mind up, man. Y'all get mad at a nigga because he say, oh, well, oh, you gay, nigga, because you said nigga, she a woman. All right? Her body is made for a dick to fit in it. All right? No matter what the fuck she, doing today, she can change tomorrow. Bitches do it all the time. Y'all that's got these 3 or 4 kids by 3 different niggas, and now all of a sudden you gay. You been getting dick your whole life, and now all of a sudden, now you like pussy. Okay? Just like y'all can do that, and especially with these studs keep saying they sick of you hoes, they tired of y'all, they can switch back over to dick, or switch back to dick for the first time, who fucking knows, okay? If you're a fine-ass motherfucking stud, man, all right, and you need somebody to bring you on home, baby, holla at me. All right, folks, support. Fine studs only.
So
Boosies and Manny Freshes need not apply.
So what was the mantra? If a man said that she was attractive, he's what?
He gay. The niggas was trying to actually say that you gay, bro, because you said this woman is attractive. This is an attractive woman, and you literally see her. That's what I'm saying. They say you gay, bro, because she dressed like a nigga, because she has a masculine thing. And how it's crazy, how, and like I said, we had this thing, bro. No man truly sees a woman as masculine, bro. We say that shit, but y'all don't understand the context. Okay, masculinity comes with a whole bunch of fucking physicality. You hear me? That's a major part of it.
Yeah.
All right. A major part of it. Then hey, I got to give some examples. You know me. So I said, hey, so the nigga that's married to her, she's straight by y'all logic, because that's not a, that look like a couple of uncles I know.
Is this a girl?
Yes. Y'all don't know who that's the Me Too lady. That's the lady that started the Me Too movement. That's a woman, a biological woman, bro. So the man is so you niggas is out here fucking women that are uglier than men or could pass for men. Y'all straight? But a fine bitch put on the fucking big t-shirt and some baggy jeans or what, and she get a fucking low haircut. Now I'm gay. And then of course this is the ultimate one right here. Hey, I was fucking the brake shoes off of the brat, bro. All kinds of dick up in them. Okay? I know y'all ain't gonna say motherfucking Bubba Chuck out here, a brother fucker. So what are we talking about, man? Stop it. Stop it.
Now, when we say who hurt you, a woman that's saying that if like with this picture, right? The brat is not an ugly woman
at all,
right? And then shorty right here is pretty. She say he gay. What if I asked her who hurt her? Would I be justified?
By their logic, you would.
Because obviously sounds crazy, bro. Ladies, put a 1 in the chat if you agree with this sentiment. If a man says an attractive woman who calls herself a stud, or I think they have a stem, is attractive, y'all think he's gay? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Rainbow Kid, you can participate too, because you know. That shit sound crazy as hell, son. That's some shaming shit right there for no reason. Okay, so it's mostly 2s. That shit sounds nuts to me. Who would say that? Huh? This lady looks crazy, son. I thought that was that dude. Remember somebody? It's like a dude. They said that y'all look alike. What's his name? He looked crazy.
KRS-One? KRS-One?
She do look like KRS-One, but nah, it's a dude. He gay though. Mama, Mr. Mrs.
Netta, Mr.
Netta. I thought this was Netta. But that can't be real, son. That can't be real. I hope nobody's saying that, because who hurt you would go right to you. Now, in terms of who hurt you, back then you didn't want me. Now I'm hot. You all on me. They say who hurt you. That's cap.
No, it's definitely cap. It's just an excuse for them not giving a man an option, right? Somehow it's always who hurt you. It's always, oh, you jaded, you scorned, you're this, you're that, which ain't that a part of motherfucking just human development? If a bitch burned me once, am I gonna deal with the same type of bitch or accept the same behavior ever again if I'm smart? No, right? So basically you're mad at men from learning from shitty shit that women put them through. Oh, you hurt. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. And you got the balls to just be honest about it and be transparent. You feel me?
So, okay. So now we looked at the two examples. If we look into the things we've been through with women, and let's say the biggest things are negative, are we responding to things from a place of trauma?
No, not trauma. No, it's not trauma. It's like you said. I don't think every negative, I know for sure every negative occurrence in your life is not traumatic, right? So I think a lot of words get overused and people purposely do things to project on other people. Because what you come to find is, especially for men are extremely resilient, right? You have to be, because if you're not, you know what I'm saying, you go curl up in a corner and fucking, wilt away. So no, I don't think it's a trauma response or so on and so forth. I literally think that it's that, hey, this happened before. Okay, you got me the first time. I'm not gonna get got the second time. I learned my lesson. And men are just, more apt to verbalize it and be honest. That's not, man. Men are just more honest than women too, bro. Like, it's like, hey, this is what it is. You feel me? I'm not saying motherfuckers never lie, but like you said, when it comes to having an honest conversation and really talking about what we're talking about and not always moving the goalposts or always trying to, shirk responsibility. You know what I mean? Men are just, way more honest and accurate.
Okay. But what do we do with the information? You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, we get it. We honest about it, but are we hard to forgive though? Are we easily forgiving?
No, and you shouldn't be. A wise man once said, man, I can forgive, but I never forget. Because if I forget it, when you do the shit again, it's like it never happened. So no, you should never forget when a person fucking fucked you over, bro. Never. Forgive them, yes. But now giving them a second chance is, hey, I'm giving you a chance to never ever do what you did again. The moment you do it again, you the fuck out of there. Fuck you. You never existed to me, because I showed you mercy, kindness, and forgiveness, which I didn't have to do, and yet and still you go back and do the same thing you did before. So yeah, I don't feel like you should ever forget the shit that people fucking did to you, bro. Because then they can just keep on doing the bullshit.
Why even be so theatrical? You didn't do anything to me. I made an advance. You declined. I moved on. You come back around and change your mind. Now I decline. No one fucked anybody over. You made your bed. You made your decision, and you're being required to live by it. Okay. You can't be inconsistent. You made a decision. If something changed, well, then you have to deal with that. But you said no thanks, and I've moved on. I've since evolved and found greener pastures elsewhere, or have decided to change, where I aim my scope to go look for things, and it no longer includes you. No hard feelings.
Okay.
You said no.
I agree.
You coming back for what?
But okay, so what I'm trying to find out is, let me show y'all this video here. Let me see how right y'all think this is. And if so, are we moving around in the earth from things that have affected us in the past, and therefore we predicate majority of how we deal with, let's say, women specifically, on what was done wrong to us, when past relationships. Make sure I hit that like button. That helps the channel the most. Salute the Reaper for sending me this.
Don't get mad when you find out she's not completely yours.
How do you ensure that he's showing me?
You can't. That's her decision.
What you mean you can't?
Now I agree with that.
I feel like as a man, you know when a woman is really invested in you.
No, you don't.
Versus
No, you don't. And that's what men be scared of. Because once you get into that space where you think you know that, and then some bad shit happen, and it catch you completely off guard, that shit can ruin your life. Have you noticed men don't bounce back from hard breakups?
Yeah.
Oh, they really don't.
It ain't like, if like once a go through like, not if you just with somebody, you know what I mean, and pass it. But if a man been like a real long-term relationship, he don't just leave that and go jump to some new shit and be happy.
Yeah.
Not unless he been unhappy for a real long time. But if he's happy at some point, and then she completely switched the program, that shit up. Don't get mad when you.
Is he right?
Yeah, that men don't bounce back from heartbreak easily. Yeah, I would agree. But that also comes with the presupposition that you had my heart to begin with.
Yeah, that's what we predicate in the conversation. The assumption is that he was invested.
And that's the more difficult part. A man actually loving a woman, and that I don't think women value that. I don't think women truly value a man, loving a woman to the point of where, hey, if I gotta die for you, I'll die for you. You feel me? So I think that's because that's why so many dudes stay out here, man. Hey, you in the game, right? You can deal with a woman on your terms, have fun, so on and so forth. Not be super serious, but bro, once you settle down with somebody and you're saying, hey, I'm predicating my future and especially my bloodline, my lineage and legacy off of you, and then some shit like that happen, hey man, that's tough, bro. That is extremely tough.
I know. So now let's say we go through a experience like that, man. Maybe we can argue, man. Those that start with that first girlfriend that we think we so in love with, where nothing else matters, is just the love, right? You don't have no assets, no liabilities. You just fuck with her, right? How does that man now move through life regarding women? Is he dealing with them from a place of fear, trauma, hurt, etc.?
I still wouldn't say in most cases, no. In the majority, no. I still say no in the majority, because the younger you are and the longer you live, right? The older you get, the more you understand what you didn't know, right? You just swore to God, hey, I'm gonna die, man. If she leave me, I'm gonna, whatever. Look at your nigga living. You feel me? So I think the more we live, the more we take things as experiences. And again, men approach things from a logical and tactical perspective. If you see these things happen, your ears start getting perked up. They're red flags. They're this, they're that, so on and so forth. Things that give you cause to pause, and then you adjust accordingly. Okay. I think men doing that and looking in ways to protect ourselves is being called who hurt you. Is being called traumatic. It's purposely being misrepresented to make it seem like men are just these unstable, emotional creatures that just revenge and all this other crazy shit. That's what it is to me.
Aaron?
I think when young man finds himself in that situation where he, as you outlined, that's where his wolf pack comes into play, right? Somebody's got to get him into the mindset where, look, there are other women out here. You're just beginning on your journey. You're naive to think at 13, 14, 15, this little 13, 14, 15-year-old girl was going to be your end all be all. Your journey of 1,000 steps just begun, my friend. You know what I mean? Like, that's where his wolf pack comes and gets his ass right back on the rail. And it's that simple. And if the question is ever asked, who hurt you? Then my follow-up question would be, why? Are you going to do something about it?
So for me, there are certain things I won't tolerate, right? No matter what. Period. It's because I had a traumatic experience previously. So there's certain things I absolutely will not negotiate on or compromise on, because I just refuse. So like if I met a chick, or like when I was outside, if they had even an inkling of that particular conduct, I'm not fucking with her. Even if everything else was like peachy keen. And so does that qualify?
What conduct? What do you?
Just like a certain behavior. Like if I saw this behavior even a little bit, I'm running far away from it.
What behavior?
What particular behavior?
Yeah.
From a woman that I deem unbecoming. If I saw it based on my previous experience, I'm not dealing with her at all.
Yeah, but is that a negative though? That's my question. Is that negative?
No.
Well, so if I saw the behavior, if I could identify it, right, without vetting it, I'm not dealing with it. So now these other women after her are being held accountable for her action.
Yeah, but if they, come on, go ahead, Aaron.
No, I don't think so. Because I'm the same. That's one reason why I got married at the age that I did. I have a standard of communication that, unfortunately, well, no, it's fortunate or not unfortunate, most women simply are not capable of living up to. It's that simple. And whenever I see a woman, proceed with the level of communication that I'm not willing to deal with, I'm just not going to deal with her. That's me knowing my boundaries, having my standards, and living up to them. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But we set standards and boundaries based on previous experiences. Okay. And if you have had an experience that said, you know what, I'm not dealing with that shit ever. You're not holding one woman accountable for something another woman did. You simply are identifying your standard and living up to it. That's
exactly.
Okay.
I'm with Aaron 1,000%. It's nothing about the previous female as to you. It's about you. It's your tolerance. It's what you want. It's what you will accept or not accept. And now you're being shamed or blamed for not allowing yourself to be taken advantage of. Mm-hmm. That's the point of what we're saying. Women never get told that. Women get to say niggas ain't shit all day. Mm-hmm. She done sat on I don't know how many dicks, and you ain't found the right one yet. You done had kids with how many men, and all of them wrong. There's no common denominator. So men actually averting and avoiding problematic things, we're penalized for it, and women constantly rushing into them. They're giving excuses.
That's one reason why so many relationships are failing, because people aren't that intentional and they're not that resolute and firm with their boundaries and standards. Both men and women.
So is it the hyperbole maybe in the messaging?
Oh, purposely. Yes. That's the design for it.
What you mean?
It's meant to be hyperbolic. Who hurt you is meant to be hyperbolic.
No. So I'm trying to understand when it's used, right? Because I understand based on what we're saying, based on the example I'm trying to mind, then I understand it there where it wouldn't make sense. Now, what if I'm like, all women ain't shit, those type of messages, all women are hoes, whatever the case is, and they say, damn, nigga, who hurt you? Does it fit there?
Well, for the most part, in majority of cases, yes. But again, is he being serious or is he just shooting the shit? Right? Okay. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, right? And we didn't know that Snoop Dogg was married when he made that song. Or engaged, at least. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So does Snoop Dogg truly believe that bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks? And Ice Cube was talking about kicking bitches in the titties and everything else on West Side Connection. He's been married for I think 20 plus years. Okay, so if we're talking, just bullshit, shooting the shit, so on and so forth. But if it's someone that's truly, believes and they're trying to put the message out here, man, these hoes ain't shit, man, all these women ain't shit. Yeah, of course, I agree 1,000%. That's a person that's traumatized or a person that had some issues they clearly need to get over. But that's definitely the minority of men.
I'm with it. Getting your shit off in the locker room and perpetuating the thing are two different things.
Okay, so you think a lot of motherfuckers just talking?
They're in the barbershop getting their shit off after hours. You know what I mean? They just blowing steam. I don't think they really are trying to get out here and get the world to believe that all women. Nah, and if they are, right, let me not say they don't exist. Right? Extremely small minority, but those that do, they have issues. They need help. 100%.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.